I know if I don't something about Mrs. Carlos, I'll be in trouble because she wants me, I think, too. I'm Melita Songko. I'm a member of Mission Community, and I'm her Sunday school teacher. All right. I've known her since I was in college. The first time I saw her was when we had like in nursing, we went to see the school for the deaf, and she was the administrator. And also on Saturday night, being young ones, we go to Luneta. That's a park in the Philippines where Mrs. Carlos is in charge of the cafeteria where they sell hot dogs, and I love hot dogs. But we have heard all the qualities of Mrs. Carlos. She's been very active members of the church, all positions in church, she had done it. But her love is being with the United Methodist Women. But I know that she's a very strong woman, strong-willed, as they said, feisty, and she speaks her mind. And she also a woman who dresses up to the night. But I think what she wants us to remember her is that she is a faithful, obedient servant of God. During our Sunday school, she is excited. She expressed to us that she is excited to come to church because she loved the church and she loved God so much. And this is what she always shared. For her, is to live for Christ, and to die is gain.
Thank you to Yerusha. This is going to be the last person because due to the sake of time, others who would like to speak can do it at the praise time.
Hello, my name is Roger, and 2 times I went to the Philippines. And in 1977 I went there. My ex-wife, we went together, and we got married, and my sister went to
Proverbs 4:18 says, the pathway of the just is as a shining light that shineth more and more into the perfect day. Elizabeth lived a long, happy, useful life. She put goodness, kindness, love, service for others, and loyalty to God into each day, thus making the day of others more perfect. Jesus said, "You are the light of the world. A city built on a hill cannot be hid. No one, after lighting a lamp, puts it under the bushel basket, but on the lampstand, and it gives light to all in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father in heaven." Elizabeth followed Jesus' instructions. Today is a day of light. We remember, we honor Elizabeth, and give thanks to God for allowing her to be among us and for welcoming her into the fullness of home. We gather in God's love and light today to take pleasure in what I think of as the afterglow of Elizabeth. One of the most beautiful times of the day comes in the evening. The sun is getting lower in the sky, creating colorful displays. The shadows lengthen. A silence comes as if nature were pausing for the mystery of night to begin. It is as if for a moment the day is suspended in a beautiful afterglow. Death is life's afterglow. We can think of Easter as an afterglow of Jesus' life experiences. We can think of the two walking to Emmaus who found their hearts warmed by the presence of the living Christ, like an afterglow experience. The memory of Elizabeth's life is an inspiration of beauty and goodness and truth to comfort us like an afterglow. We do not understand the mystery of death, but we find comfort and strength and a warm glow in our Christian faith. Remember in 1 Corinthians 13, Paul writes that faith, hope, and love endure. Elizabeth lived the Christian faith. She was wife, mother. She had the tenderness of love for her children and for others, always interested in what people were doing, and trained her children, grandchildren, and others in the ways of God. You and her family are a commentary on her graciousness and her goodness. She personified United Methodist Women. She would return from a school of missions, excited about studies, ready to teach a class, wanted everybody to be knowledgeable about the Bible study that she had just completed. She was so excited about Methodist Women mission projects and the newfound and deepened relationships with God and others, which she always experienced in her travels. She tried very hard and was pretty successful about training us up in the ways of God. Elizabeth had a strong faith in God. It was tested many times. A daughter, a son, a husband preceded her to heaven. She held fast to God. Just as Moses, whom when he faced with death